I got a great question today about inventory, how to manage inventory, one of my favorite topics. So Elizabeth says, I'm just getting started, but I'm concerned about inventory management. Oh my goodness, can I just tell you right there, Elizabeth, how that puts you head and shoulders above most people? Most people don't think about it at all. And so it's incredible because I know you've got a lot to think about, but I'm really impressed that you're thinking about this because it is your single largest expense, right? And so it's important to be thinking about it. So she said, how do you accurately predict how much inventory to have on hand at any time? Thank you so much for asking the question. The first way is where a person will open a store and just kind of look around and see how much inventory they feel like they need to fill the store. And that's completely the wrong way to do it. And yet so many people do it that way. They're like, well, I don't want it to look empty. The first thing is that you have to have an open to buy plan. Everyone has to have it. This is not optional. Not having an open to buy plan is like trying to drive while you're blindfolded. That's right. Hard to do, right? Yeah. You have to have an open to buy plan. Because the beauty of an open to buy plan is that it's not based on how the store looks, because that doesn't really matter. Stay with me. Because what really matters is having enough inventory to support your sales. That's what it matters. So your open to buy has to be tied to your sales. That's what the most important thing is. An accurate open to buy is going to tell you exactly how much inventory you need in exactly what areas at exactly what time in order to hit your projected sales goals. It contains your projected sales goals. It includes your projected markdowns. It includes your inventory on hand, and it includes what your on orders and back orders are. On orders are the orders you've placed for things in the future that haven't come in, and then back orders are when they haven't shipped a whole order to you, and that's why you're tracking it. Now, of those things, the hardest thing to predict, frankly, is sales goals, because it can be really tough to know exactly how much business you're going to do. I want you to know I wouldn't be doing you a service if I didn't tell you flat out that we're able to do it with 93% accuracy. Then the thing is that you also have to project your open to buy each month, because it has to be adjusted as you go through. Are you trending up? Are you trending down in certain classes? And what I find happens is that most people will look at the total number and they'll think, oh yeah, no, I'm going to do better this year, so I'm going to get more in. But that's not the point. The point is making sure that you know which classes are increasing and which classes are decreasing, right? So this information has to be determined by the classes. So by classes, I mean, so for example, let's say you're opening up a women's clothing store. Well, so you're going to have a top class, you're going to have a sweater class, you're going to have a jewelry class, you'll have a bottoms or pants class, you'll have an accessories class. It's all the different classes of inventory of things that people are buying from you. If you're a gift store, you know, you're going to have tabletop, you're going to have kitchen, you're going to have home, you're going to have accessories, you're going to have gifts, baby, usually candles, bath and body, like those are typical, you know, classes of merchandise that a gift store would carry. The reason why this matters is because then you're tracking each person's purchase, and really their purchase is a vote. Their purchase are telling you what they want you to carry more of and what they want you to carry less of, right? So to recap, you have to have an open to buy plan. Without an open to buy plan, it's like you're driving blindfolded, and no one wants that for sure. Okay, so the first step is that you have an open to buy plan. And the second step is following that open to buy plan. So like if your plan says you have $10,000 open to buy and you spend 15 because you found a really great new line you'd want to try, or you want to hop on a trend that you see catching fire, then if you just do that and place that order, you'll end up over inventoried. Conversely, if you only spend $5,000 because you got too busy to sit down and place orders, or you just couldn't find anything you like, well, then you're going to end up under inventoried. And both scenarios will hurt your cash flow and will hurt your profits. So that's the reason why you have to follow the plan. This takes so much pressure off of you. It creates so much peace when you know exactly how much inventory to bring in exactly what area and exactly what time period. It takes all the guesswork out of ordering, and it makes going to shows so much less stressful because you have a plan. You know what you're doing. You have a strategy for it. In our Profit Club program, the open to buy is a central part of our personalized, customized profit roadmap that we create for every client. It's a critical component of helping to manage your cash flow and getting everything going. And if you're wondering how in the world you're supposed to know how much inventory to buy, what inventory to buy, and when to bring it in, this is the program for you. You owe it to yourself to check it out. There's just an application. We'll tell you if it's right for you or not. It absolutely happens that people aren't ready for it quite yet. And so we tell them to hold off and telling them things to do so that they can continue to grow their sales until they're ready for it. We're here to help you and support you. And that's exactly what the Profit Club does. And I'd be honored to serve you through that. So fill out the application. You owe it to yourself. If you're really looking to get to the next level, if you're looking to stop driving blindfolded, then let's make sure we get this done, okay? All right. Sounds good. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to ask, all right? Thanks. Have a great day. Happy retailing.